Hi dear students, welcome back to your chemistry class. Today I'm here with a new topic which is called chemical reactions. So first of that, we go to the definition of the chemical reactions. We should know why it is important. Have you ever seen how they change the milk to yogurt? Or for example, you burn a paper or the iron rust? All of them are actually the process of chemical reactions. So what is the definition? It is a process in which one or more substance, actually they are called the reactants. One or more substance change to one or more different substance. Actually, this is the most important point. Change to a different substance called the products, and their properties completely differ from each other. So for example, the paper and the burned carbon, they are not the same, and the iron and the rust, they are not the same. So they completely differ from each other. For example, the rest of the iron doesn't have the strength of the iron itself. So that's why we say the properties completely change. We have about 5 types of chemical reactions. They're divided into 5. The first one is called synthesis, decomposition, the second one, combustion reaction, single replacement, and the last one, which is called double replacement reactions. So let's start with the first one. So as we said, the first reaction that we are going to study is called synthesis reaction. The word synthesis, it means making, and that's how the definition defines this reaction. It is also called combination or addition reaction. It means in this kind of reaction we combine or add 2 or more than 2 substances, make a more complex substance. So what is the definition? A compound is made from simpler substance. In this reaction, we make a compound which is made from simpler substance. We start with simple substance and put them together to get more complex one. So there are 2 simple substances, more than 2 simple substances, and we put them together and we make a more complex compound. Here, we have general ways to show our reactions. The first one, the general way for showing this kind of reaction is A plus B equals to AB. So these 2 react and we will have AB. What does it mean? A or B, both of them can be 2 elements, and we combine them together and we make a compound. Or A and B, one of them can be an element and another one can be a compound. We make a more complex compound. These 2, both of them also can be 2 simple compounds, and we have more complex compound. Simple compound or simple element, it means that they may be some complex compound, but they are much simpler than the product. So here we have an example for this. Sodium plus chlorine, which make sodium chloride. So we add these 2 together to make the salt that we use in food daily, sodium chloride. So the overall theory of synthesis reaction is that we add 2 or more substances to make a complex compound or substance. So the second type of chemical reaction is decomposition reaction. What is decomposition reaction? It is actually opposite of combination or synthesis reaction. What happens in this kind of reaction is a compound is broken down into simpler compounds, or all the way down to the elements that make it up. So we divide the compound to simpler compounds, or even to simpler atoms, to each atoms that it is made of. So that's how the decomposition reactions work. So here we are with the general representation of the decomposition reaction. There is a compound like AB, and we divide him to two simpler materials or simpler substance. For example, water, H2O, is divided through decomposition reaction to hydrogen and oxygen to the very simple substance which is made of hydrogen and oxygen. And calcium carbonate, it is divided to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So they are not actually the elements and not the simplest particle of this compound, but this is called decomposition reaction because we divided a complex compound to more simpler compounds. So that was all for today. If you had any questions, comment down below, and for more videos, subscribe our channel. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice day.